We also know that, as I said, we can't reach all the consumers, but what we can try and do is really focus on, with that millennial consumer, of those 80 million millennial consumers and of the ones that are in Texas, who influences them? And that's really a big question that we are always trying to figure out who those influencers are, because if we can find those influencers, we can educate them, and then more importantly, we can engage them to educate the consumers. And so that's a big goal of what we do, and you'll see here that we've got a variety of infographics and handouts and brochures that we use from everything from how do you thaw ground beef, cooking in a skillet, doing stir fry, grilling tips, information about the bold diet, beef in an optimal lean diet. Lots of different information out there that can go to consumers or can go through an influencer, and then that be funneled down to the consumer. And so we're always trying to look for who those influencers are, and an example of those would be dietitians, nutritionists, medical doctors, other athletes, people that are either giving information or people that are living a healthy lifestyle, and including beef as part of that. They are the people that we really want to influence and educate, and then engage them to educate the consumers. And so we do a lot of that. One of the ways that we help educate these influencers is when we identify a target audience. We take them out to a ranch, because one of the things that consumers don't understand and unfortunately don't get to see is what we as producers do every day out on the ranch, and we never get to take a break, but that's what we want to show them. We want to show them that ranching life and that ranching heritage, because we're very proud of that in Texas. And I think it's very important for whether it's a nutritionist or an athlete, whoever that influencer may be. It's important for them to see what ranching is really about, because they never get to see that at the retail store or at the restaurant. They just see the finished product. And so we show them that beginning of the food system, kind of the gate, and then hopefully all the way to the plate, and really get them in there, engage them, give them a chance to ask questions of the rancher or the farmer, and hopefully provide them with the information, with the answers, and with the resources they need to then feel comfortable going back and talking to consumers about it. So that's a big part of what we do for a variety of audiences. I think one of the proudest things that we do is the beef team. The beef team was an idea that some folks on staff came up with many years ago, and said, what if we just had 40, 50 just general consumers, that are living a healthy lifestyle, but do it with beef as part of their diet, as part of their healthy diet, and they're fueling their body with beef. What if we could get them to they're already running marathons and they're running 5Ks and maybe they're triathletes, but we'll put them in a beef jersey, put some talking points on their jersey, and give them the opportunity to engage with other nutrition and health involved consumers, and give them the ability to, in an educated way, talk about beef and how it's part of their healthy diet, and how it fuels their performance. And so this idea of having a few beef team runners has turned into over 1,000 folks on the beef team across Texas, as well as many other states that have their own beef team. But in Texas, we have over 1,000, as well as hundreds more on the waiting list, because we don't let everybody on. And it becomes a really big, really intense program, because they're having to do volunteer hours, they're having to watch webinars, they're having to do education programs. There's so much that goes into it, but they're so passionate about beef, and they're passionate about fueling their active lifestyle, their healthy lifestyle with beef. And they're essentially running billboards all over the state. And it's been a really neat program, and it's been neat to see it grow and how passionate these consumers are about beef and about our product. And so it's been a really great program.